What's up everyone, this is Antonio. I'm coming at y'all today, and today I have a fun little project, or at least I think it's fun. I'm going to show you guys how I disassemble these pallets that I have. I already disassembled most of them, but I saved a couple specifically for this video, and I'm going to show you guys the quickest way that I learned to disassemble these pallets. So all you guys are going to need for now is a handy dandy sledgehammer and a spare block of wood. Make sure it's a block of wood that it's just scrap wood, something that you're not going to use. I start off by putting this block of wood on here, and all we're going to do is we're going to hammer it down on each side of each board. And the reason we're using this block of wood is to distribute the amount of force throughout the piece of wood that is applied, so that way when you hit it, all the force isn't concentrated in this one little area that that your hammer or your sledgehammer has. So we're going to put this on here and we're going to hammer it, not too hard but a little bit at a time. You can already see 3 hits, it's already out of there, nice and perfect. I'm going to put this in the middle. Do the same thing in the middle. And on the other side. And just like that, we got our first piece off. And I'm going to go ahead and repeat that process for the rest of them. And just like that, you can see within a matter of maybe 5 minutes tops, we have managed to disassemble this entire pallet. Now the next step is to flip each 4x4 around and check for any nails that may have not come out. They usually come out of pine really easily. Sometimes you'll get a couple here and there, one right here. And I don't see any. Oh, there's one at the very end there. Okay. So all we're going to do now is get our handy dandy crowbar. Get that right up in there and take them all off. See if I could do this with one hand. Voila. There you go. There's one. And here's 2. And there we go. There's an ice cream man. Maybe I should get some ice cream. Nah, not quite yet. I don't need to spend no more money. The next step in your process is to get your handy dandy hammer and of course a bucket of nails. Now the sawhorses in the chair isn't absolutely necessary, but I do it just for convenience. I mean, because why not? Why not be comfortable while you work? And all we're going to do now is just hammer out our nails. Just like that, we got 3 nails, and let's go ahead and do the rest of this stack. So we have our next pallet loaded up here, and I wanted to show you guys an alternative method. If you don't have a sledgehammer of any kind, you could also use a hammer and you know, your same scrap block that you're not going to use. And what we want to do is you get your block, you put it right next to where the board is nailed into the wood, and you just hammer it in from the top here. And there we go. Let's try it again a couple more times. Now this method is pretty efficient, but every once in a while it is more likely to break your wood. Although, you know, that's okay. You're gonna get a couple broken pieces no matter what you do.
And that, my friends, is how you demolish a pallet. Just kidding. But anyways, this pallet didn't come apart quite as well as I wanted it to, but you know, that's totally fine because that's broken pieces are inevitable. We still got some good wood out of it, and you know, I'm pretty satisfied with the turnout as a whole. Here to the left, we have a bunch of broken pieces that I'm just going to use as firewood, and some other pieces with nails in it. I'm gonna go ahead and take out all those nails. As soon as we take them out, we're gonna stack them over here with the rest of the pile I have in the backyard. We have a bunch of 4x4s on top. We got some 2x4s, 2x6s, all from the heavy duty pellets. So all in all, it was a pretty good come out. I'm really happy with it, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Here in the back, you could see how many 4x4s we actually got out of it. I think in total we had a total of like 14 or 16 pallets. I don't remember exactly how many I had, but it was around there, and I'm really happy with the outcome. So yeah, and this is the last of the pallets. Here you can see me taking apart these 2x4s from this board. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up, and then we'll pretty much be done.
And to my surprise, those came off way easier than I expected them to. But even so, there was still a little bit of damage here and there. You know, it didn't come off perfectly. But I think overall this board is still usable, which is a good thing. And next step would be to take out the nails. And I actually love the fact that these 2x4s have an edge here, because you can I can use these for something like a table edge or something beautiful like that. So I absolutely love that. Okay, so as I was taking this mofo apart, I come around here and I just realized that it's all screwed in. So luckily I didn't start taking the whole thing apart. All I gotta do is get my handy dandy drill, and we're gonna drill it apart. All right, and it looks like we had a pretty good turnout. I still got to pull the rest of the nails out of those, but I got a nice little stack going on back here. And that is beautiful. Not bad at all for free wood, huh? Just a bunch of DIY pallet disassembly. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my little DIY pallet disassembly video. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and let me know what kind of videos you guys like. Do you guys like my base videos most? Do you like I'm gonna do a little bit better woodworking videos than this in the future, instead of just, you know, little pallet disassemblies. I'll be doing a bunch of saw work and other really fun stuff, including rebuilding the system I have in this blazer. I'm not going to redo the whole thing, I'm just going to redo the look of it. Probably not anytime soon, but when I get around to it, you know, that's something to look forward to for sure. I have a bunch of projects in mind, so stay tuned.